Hello friends, it's Amy O and I'm back again to talk about some more sexual topics. I talked in the first part about the obstacles that men are facing that they talk to me about in therapy, and now I'm going to talk about the women. The women focus a lot on their body image. Do they look sexy when they're naked? Does their partner find them attractive? Do they look fat in a certain position? Is their body looking the way they want it to look or where they've seen it in movies? And let me go ahead and tell you, lights on, lights off, most of the time partners are not looking at all of that. They're feeling what's going on with your body, and that's going to be the most important. The second one that they talk about a lot in therapy is, I can't reach an orgasm. Okay, women, we have to get out of here and get into here, into the body to achieve orgasm. We have to know what feels good. We have to listen to our body, and we also have to communicate to our partner. If something feels good, tell them to continue. If it doesn't, tell them to move on. You're not going to hurt their feelings. You're going to give them direction. And with direction, they have clarity. And with clarity, they can make you feel really good. And so when it comes to reaching orgasm, the first thing I would recommend is finding out by yourself, for yourself, what things stimulate you and what things do not, so that you can adequately have that conversation with your partner. And then once you're with your partner, continuing that conversation, oh, that feels good, do more of that. Or, oh gosh, no, don't do that, turn it around. The idea is giving them input so that they can continue the good and get away from the things that aren't turning you on. Another big one, because over 35% of women have had a sexual assault by the time they hit the age of 30. They fear that if they start something with the partner, that the partner's going to continue when they don't want to. And so having that conversation in advance and talking about consent and when no means no and all of those things is a really good thing to do with a new partner and with a partner you continue to stay with, like reminding them, hey, if I say no to that, that's a no. And so once we can get that one out of our head, we can kind of get back into our body. The other one that's really weird and funny is that a lot of women are worried about what their body sounds are and if that's turning off their partner. I will go ahead and tell you that most of the partners that I've talked to about this in regards to their partner's fear, they're like, I don't know what they're talking about. If you are in the moment, you may or may not hear bodily sounds, but you're probably going to skip right through that if you're feeling good. So those are the top 4. I'm going to get into some tips on how to improve your sex life in another video, so stay tuned. Follow, like, subscribe, share if you're interested.